Hi, I'm Jason Sterling. This is the RM Cascadian, and this is going to be a rant. Okay, so here in the United States, and I think some other places in the world, I'm not sure, but for sure here in the United States, this is Gay Pride Month. Gay Pride Month celebrating, just gay people in general and the fact that we can actually be visible out and about. And as is common nowadays with corporate culture, there's a push to kind of celebrate the month in tandem with the people it's celebrating, right? So corporations step forward and do these sort of campaigns to celebrate that segment of their customer base. Now, keep in mind, here's the thing. There's a lot of derision sometimes towards corporations for this. Sometimes it's deserved, as we're going to get to. The derision comes in because anytime you have a marginalized group that is finally able to celebrate itself in public and in a public fashion, to get to that point took a lot of suffering. Sometimes it even took death. I mean, undoubtedly, I would say probably with every marginalized group, including gay people, it took death to get to the point of 2021 where we can celebrate, in the open as we're doing. So the derision comes in that, corporations step up and basically just try to sell you even more products with these celebrations, right? Like, we support gay people, here, buy this. Now, the response from most corporations, maybe all of them, is, well, no, it's not really about selling a product. We're not about selling a product here. We are about supporting that aspect and that segment of our customer base, supporting that community. And that's great. I mean, I actually I'm all for that. I support that. The idea that corporate culture says, hey, we just want to celebrate that aspect of our community. It's not just about selling stuff. It's about us supporting that community within our customer base. Now, the problem with that and the hypocrisy with that comes in things like this year's campaign by the Sims, Maxis, EA Maxis, where they have various Simmers, like it comes a Pride with the Sims, I think it's called # Pride with the Sims, and they bring forward these Simmers to talk about how the Sims game impacted them from a gay perspective, from a gay individual perspective, and I shouldn't just say gay. I'm gonna assume here we're talking the broad scope of sexual identity. I don't know that, but that's what I'm going to assume, right? Okay, fine. Because I think Pride is supposed to be for the broad scope of sexual identity, not just gay people. I'm going to say gay a lot because I'm gay. So Maxis comes forward to do this. Great, fine, except apparently for Maxis and the Sims, gay pride and their customer base stops at 30. And I don't know, before someone chimes in here, yes, I think there's someone who's 34. I think there's someone's like 34, so a little bit above 30. But I got news for you. It doesn't stop at 35 either. Yeah, gay pride doesn't stop at 35. Playing The Sims doesn't stop at 35. It doesn't stop at 55 or even 65. Okay? And in this campaign, all of the people that they have left out of this campaign are the reason they can have this campaign. Gay Pride in 2021, the way it's being celebrated, the way it can be celebrated, is entirely due to the OK boomers and the Xers and the late millennials, the Xennials, I've heard them referred to sometimes. That's why I can get an email from Walmart that says, let's celebrate Gay Pride. Come to our Pride aisle. Okay, that's why. Because of them. The people that you left out are the reason why you can do it. It wasn't because of you, EA. You're not the reason why we're able to do this. Okay? They are. And they deserve to be included. And I don't care. Before someone comes forward and tells me, well, only like 5% of the player base is made up of boomers, or only 10% is made up of Xers, or whatever number you want to throw out that's meant to be low enough to trivialize their participation and to trivialize their contribution, you can just save it. Because those sort of numbers and that sort of attitude and that sort of tactic has been taken time and time and time again in the United States and across the world to say, we don't really need to worry about this group, and they're not important because they only make up this amount of people. Okay, it's wrong. It's just flat out wrong. And I don't like it. It's gone. I mean, they've done this before. You know, they have. I think with it being Gay Pride Month, it's going all over me this month. It's more personal, although I did speak out before when they did this and everybody was under 25 on purpose to tell about how the Sims had impacted them, I guess, when they were a toddler. I mean, if you're only 25, you know, you were a toddler when you were playing it. So, you know, yeah, it's kind of gone all over me this month. I don't approve of it. I don't appreciate it. You don't leave out the people that got you the right to do what you're doing. And that goes for boomers and Xers and late millennials and millennials. It goes for everybody. We're still trying to do it. I don't have a problem that, you know, there's a lot of younger focus in it, in these campaigns, but it shouldn't be the only focus. Okay, there should be a broad, if you're about diversity, Maxis, you're about diversity in your game and you're about diversity in your player base and you're just a totally diversity supporting group. That includes age. It's not just color. It's not just hair type, skin tone. You know, it includes everybody. Everybody is part of that diversity, and that's what Pride is about. Pride is about Pride. Gay Pride Parade. Yeah, let me focus on some hot guy, you know, with glitter on his face and a body that took 1,800 hours in the gym per week, and I may focus on that. But that's not who built it. They didn't build it. They're having fun with it, and that's great. I'm glad they're able to have fun with it. I'm glad that 20 years have gone on now, and we're to that point. I am. I'm glad that I got an email from Walmart. That says a lot about society. It says a lot about corporations. It does say a lot about where we are. But those corporations didn't build it. They didn't create it. And the young people are getting focused on, they didn't create it. No. It's those boomers that get pushed to the back. Xers, late millennials. The ones who really did have to worry, still, even 20 years ago, if you're going to have a gay pride parade in Oklahoma City, you still had to worry that something might happen. You know, that's who built it, Maxis. EA Maxis. That's why I like to call them when I don't think they're being good. When I feel like they're not being good. If you ever see me post EA Maxis, like EA with a slash and Maxis, that means I'm not happy. Because I blame most of the bad stuff on EA. So yeah, EA Maxis. It's like using their full name. EA Maxis. I don't think it's right. I think it's shameful. A lot of people suffered so that we can have gay pride. Just like a lot of people suffered so you can have Black Lives Matter and you can have, you know, Black Pride, or you can have, hell, even Ramadan in this country, or anything that is a marginalized group. So be mindful of it. And if you're going to support the community and you're going to come out and say, we support our community, we're behind you gay people 100%. Support the whole community. Support all of them. Okay? Not just the part that you think can sell to teenagers who are hoping will start playing the game next month or next year or whenever. That's it. That's my rant. You guys know I don't rant very much. I don't rant very much, but I can rant. People that know me know I can rant. I rant at work. So that's my rant on it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I know it's not going to go anywhere. I know probably no one's going to care. That's fine. I care. I want to get it out. Got it out. I care. I don't want to go anywhere. It's not big enough. It's not a big enough issue. Ageism's not a big enough issue, and the gay community is not a big enough issue that this is really going to go anywhere. But it's still important, no matter if it's only 5% or 10%, 20%, whatever number you want to use to try to downplay it. It's still important. That's been my rant. Thanks for watching.